taught her about what?
What?
What did we dig up?
Onions?
Wild onions. She liked them. And I gave her one of my little shovels because she said there's wild onions. She didn't know they were onions, but those same little onion flowers, she says, are growing on their playground. So I said, well, I bet some of your friends don't know those are onions.
I packed a shovel in my backpack.
So she put the shovel in her, one of the little, your little hand garden shovels. I gave her one. I hope she don't get in trouble for that. I hope that can't be used as a weapon. You need to make sure, ask Daddy about it. Make sure you wouldn't be in trouble for that. Because I told her she could just take a spoon from home. Just throw a spoon. I mean, they carry spoons.
That's still a weapon.
A spoon?
Why?
Well, you take spoons in your lunch kit to eat fruit cups and stuff. Well, Levi always did. I didn't send him to school to find his own spoon. He always had a spoon in his lunch
You
kit.
don't have Jellos anymore?
I don't have any Jello. Hey guys, I am going to do a gifts and goodies. It's early in the week, but I did want to thank some people for some stuff. That is for the new remodeled deck, the new and improved deck. And there's somebody here. I picked her up from school today, and we watched a movie. I don't know if y'all, I know some of y'all have had to seen Passengers. It's got Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence, and they're on that like spaceship thing that's taking them to like what's going to be a new world. What do they call it? Homestead 2 or something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he gets woke up, but then he wakes her up. We watched that. They were very into it. You enjoyed it, didn't you? Mm-hmm. We were talking about something on the way home from picking them up at school, and I said it's kind of like that movie Passengers. And then while we were talking and driving, Connor's in the back seat, and he looked it up, and I could hear, well, I didn't know he looked it up, but I could hear.
He did.
I know he did, but I didn't know he was. And then I could hear it. And I said, are you watching a short on it or a trailer or something? And he said, yes. And so I said, well, we can watch it when we get home. So we watched that movie. I made donuts. We watched the movie. And now he's gone home to play on his game.
Yeah, and then now and then we played with the goat.
Yes, Elora played with the goat.
The video.
Huh?
The video of the goat.
Oh, she likes the ending of my, you know how I've been using that ending with Katie on the deck, because it was dark that night, and then it was, if you listen good, you can hear that the guineas were in the background on that one too, but I added the original guinea backgrounds to it. So anyway, she giggled and giggled over that, and I taught her about what?
What?
What did we dig up?
Onions?
Wild onions. She liked them. And I gave her one of my little shovels because she said there's wild onions. She didn't know they were onions, but those same little onion flowers, she says, are growing on their playground. So I said, well, I bet some of your friends don't know those are onions.
I packed a shovel in my backpack.
So she put the shovel in her, one of the little, your little hand garden shovels. I gave her one. I hope she don't get in trouble for that. I hope that can't be used as a weapon. You need to make sure, ask Daddy about it. Make sure you wouldn't be in trouble for that. Because I told her she could just take a spoon from home. Just throw a spoon. I mean, they carry spoons.
That's still a weapon.
A spoon?
Why?
Well, you take spoons in your lunch kit to eat fruit cups and stuff. Well, Levi always did. I didn't send him to school to find his own spoon. He always had a spoon in his lunch
You
kit.
don't have Jellos anymore?
I don't have any Jellos. Anyway, I have got some gifts and goodies I wanted to show y'all. So, Sheila, I'll do these first.
No.
Sheila sent this. Now I have to put some rope or chain or, don't open that. It didn't come with chain, so I will be hooking chain to it. But it's the 3 signs that sort of hang underneath each other, one on top of the other. Thankful, grateful, blessed. So this is for my back deck, or anywhere I think it would go, but I love it for my back deck. And then she sent 2 more things. Levi, I had that paused while I'm doing this video. No. Advice from a sunflower. Be bright, sunny, and positive. Rise, shine, and hold your head high. Isn't that beautiful? And then this one that hangs. And it says, God says you are. And then there's the Bible verse. Chosen, special, unique, lovely, precious, and strong. And there's a Bible verse for every one of those. So these are beautiful. Sheila, thank you. I love them. And then we have, this coconut is everywhere. Okay, what's next? No, this is not from Sheila. Look at them other things.
These things?
Yes, they go with they from this. They're from this one.
There's screws on it too.
Okay, yes. This is from Benita, and there's adorable little metal birdhouse with the vines. I mean not the vine, but the limb and the little birds and the nest. It's adorable.
We have to have more birds too.
And then she sent this one with the birds that say welcome. Hold on, that's from JoJo. And then these 2 metal flowers. Aren't they pretty? I love them. So bright, so bright. And I dropped. When I get the other side finished and the siding up, then I will be able to hang things on this end where the barbecue pit and stuff is like that down there. So this was from Benita. Benita, thank you. I love these. I love these.
This says wrapped up in holiday cheers and snow globe.
Yeah, that's cute. This came from JoJo. It's a Christmas thing, but she tends to find pretty good deals, like off and on through the year. The things that she comes across she thinks I would like. And it's not a snow globe, but I can't get it out. It's taped closed. Little snowman. And it says wrapped up in holiday cheer, and it's a music box. And so Joe, thank you for that. I'm gonna put it with my Christmas stuff. And then we've got one more. This is from Kevin, and I have some out there now, but their solar thing does not work anymore. It's 3, gotta put the stake on them, but it's 3 separate, the 3 of them, yeah. 1, 2, and she's got the other. And put the stakes on them, turn them on, plug them in. Not plug them in, but you know, stick them in the ground. And turn the on switch. And we will have some more flowers in our planters out there. So they're beautiful. You can move these different ways. So these are from Kevin. Kevin, thank you. They're beautiful.
I pulled off some eyelashes. I'm just kidding. I'll just do this.
Okay, so that's my gifts and goodies. So I want to thank you guys for those little things for the deck. I love them. I still have work to do out there. I've been sort of lazy. Like today I was lazy. Don't open that. Don't open that anymore. Don't tear it. I think you just get busy and you keep doing things and doing things and doing things. And then it's like all of a sudden you feel like you're wiped out. Sort of.
Lazy.
Huh?
Lazy.
Not lazy.
Tired.
Yeah, you're tired. You're tired and you wake up in the morning and you're thinking, if I could just do nothing today. And so basically I ain't really done a whole lot today. I did my feet up this morning. I answered a few comments from yesterday's video and today's video. I got dressed, went and picked them up from school. And we watched a movie and we had donuts and we're just hanging around. So we've had I think she's fixing to lay eggs again. She's getting real moody and she's sitting over there on that little Rosie, I'm talking about Rosie. She's getting to where she sits over there on that platform.
Have she ever laid eggs yet?
No, she hasn't laid any yet, but I feel like that's what she's doing because she's getting a little bit cranky. Thank you. You've helped me with my words 2 times already. Yeah, so she ate her first wild onion. We were out by the...
Like 10 first.
Did you eat 10 of them?
Yeah.
We were out by... I took the garbage out to the dumpster. And she come walking out and met me out there. And we were coming back. I looked down. I said, I think these are wild onions. And I was telling her how me and Kenny, my cousin Kenny, y'all met him in some of Lester's videos and maybe some of one of Dad's. But I know he's been in Lester's a few times. Yeah, but yes, I said Debbie too. Me and Debbie did too. But me and Kenny mostly. There was wild onions in Kenny's yard when we were little. Oh my gosh, it just looked like a field of flowers. And we would find a spot and we would pull 2 or 3 little blobs up so there would be no flowers that would flop down. And we would just eat these onions all around us. So I showed her those in the driveway, but they were hard you couldn't just pull them out of the ground. You could at Kenny's. Because we had to get a little shovel, but at Kenny's down there was always sort of, the ground was softer. Or maybe it was just certain times of the year and the ground just tended to be soft, but my ground was breaking them. I couldn't dig them up with my fingers, pull them up. So we got the little shovels and there was a whole bunch of them back here behind my shop, between the shop and the old barn. And I dug down, pulled a clump up and had about 6 on it. I cleaned one off, pulled the little roots off and took a bite of it in her little face. But then I did one for her. And she was like, I really don't like onions. I said, well, you might like these. They're not as strong. Because they're not. They're just wild onions. And they're not strong like a real onion. And she ate it. Then she took one over to her mama in the garden. And Mama ate it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. So I told her. I said, I bet your friend. And that's when she was telling me. They have some flowers that look like that. I said, well, they're probably onions. You ought to take them to show your friends how you can eat them. Although... oh, nobody's allergic and they eat them. And they say Laura told them how to do it. It'd be all your fault if somebody breaks out in hives. And then it would be my fault because I told her. Anyway, we're going to go and we will, the next time y'all see these things, I'll have them sort of different places out there. And then hopefully at that far end down there, I can get that painted. But I've got to get the T111 siding first. And... I'm actually thinking this is what I'm going to do. I know this is a gifts and goodies, but I think, you know, I said how I want to put an outlet on that one post, sort of behind where the smoker is. All right, I think I'm going to buy well, I have outlets and I have boxes. So I think I'm going to pop a box on, pop an outlet in it.
Which one is the stop?
Don't push that. Get the a roll of wire, And maybe go ahead and wire in the outlet, because I can wire in an outlet. I just don't want to mess with the breaker box myself, but I'll get enough wire that will go under the house, you know, hook sort of underneath the house with clips or whatever I need to use to get them under and out of the weather, and then up over there by the breaker box. And that means all Daddy has to do is come down and fish it through and hook it up. And then I will have an outlet on the back porch. And I was also thinking, look, my laundry room, the new one that I want to do, don't open that. It's going to get powder everywhere, powder sugar everywhere. I was thinking I don't necessarily have to have an outlet in the new half bath that is the laundry room now. There's an outlet there. I mean, that's where the washer is plugged in. I don't have to have that. So if I could get an electrician to take that outlet, it only has to move about 4 foot. Now, I don't know if there's enough wire for 4 foot. And I guess they would have to determine that, and possibly we could just do like a junction box. I don't know. I don't know how it would work, but I was thinking that I wouldn't have to worry about another breaker for a new wire to that laundry room if they can just take that outlet that we won't need and move it to the new laundry room. And then all I have to do is hook up the washer in there, hook it up, set the drain up, and I would have, and then they would have to take the dryer plug and bring it over that same 4 foot. And I'm hoping there's enough wire once they pull it down and get it out of all the insulation up underneath the house, and then all they have to do is sort of go at an angle instead of down and up into the wall. They'll be way over here and just go at an angle that way, and it would be there. And just tack it to, you know, the joist underneath the house. I just think that's what could happen. But I've got to get an electrician to see that. I don't want, Daddy can't crawl up underneath the house, and nobody else in my family does really electrical. So, yeah, I'd have to get an electrician for that. But I do believe that if I can take one part of the job away from Dad by having the outlet on the back porch, having the box, have the outlet wired in, have the wire going down and around and tacked to all the, you know, posts underneath the porch or whatever, and on over and stop it, you know, just drop all the wire right there at the breaker box on the side of the house where we know the breaker's right behind it, the inside the house down there. And all he has to do is shove it up through that pipe, that conduit, and up into the breaker box and give me a breaker, and we're set. And then I'll have a plug on the back porch, and then I can throw my T111 up and paint it, and then paint that end, and we're done on the back porch. I would be done. And then I can decorate that end too. Anyway, that's just an idea. I think it will work. All right, I love you guys. Thank you for the gifts. Levi, you want to come in here and say goodbye so they can see you?
I did tell him bye.
Oh, he told y'all bye. Elora, you want to say goodbye? She's eating. I mean, this kid left school with her lunch. She was going, Connor and her both have lunch together. Their grades are in the same cafeteria at the same time. And so he comes out and he's all ready to go. They go down to get her, and then I see, I maybe already talked about this, but I see the little lady from the office meets her out in the foyer area, and she goes, do you want me to get your lunch? So you were carrying your lunch already right then? Okay, so.
I just made my lunch.
Okay, so she.
And my teacher said that I can bring it out with me.
She brought her lunch home with her. Today was pizza day. And she
Yeah,
wasn't
we'll
leaving,
show y'all.
she wasn't leaving pizza at the, oh, she's gonna get her tray. It's in a little to-go thing. Is that what they're served at school too, or? So they're not, so it's a little to-go tray. Here's her pizza. She had some ranch dressing. She had pineapples, a chocolate milk. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My pineapples are
Yeah, she just finished her pineapples. Anyway, I've never seen a kid leave school with their lunch.
Hey.
Anyway, I love you guys. God bless y'all, and we'll see you later.
Love y'all.
Katie, I'm trying to do a video.